It's all fantastic news today.
When you started showing your stars there, like about a year ago, I think,
Yeah.
I heard about you. I don't know. And my first reaction was to say, well, maybe it's like some kind of, malfunction of, your phone or something, because we've never seen stars like this. Like, what is that? So after like a short investigation, it was enough. I realized it couldn't, come from a malfunction or any kind of aberration, because I checked, of course, all the aberrations that are known in the world of photography, and there's about 8 aberration. I think it's chromatic aberration. There's all kinds of aberrations, anomalies, but your pictures do not fit in any of these categories of anomalies. Cannot be categorized as an aberration of any kind. Aberration usually is a distortion of light of something that's already there, but it doesn't create shape, and there is nothing on the internet that show any aberration that is close to the pictures that you took from the stars many times. So the thing is that I realized that your pictures were genuine, and I also realized the impact of such pictures, because actually if it's real, let's put it that way, if it's true, if it's not like Photoshop. So the thing is that it's gonna it should destabilize the world of astronomy, the astronomic circles.
Yeah.
Because so far, NASA and all these good old boys, they are showing us like stars as big, blurred spots of light. Whatever distance they are, like if they're close, if they're far away, it's the same. Like big blurred, spot of light. And despite all their telescopes and extra large telescope, they don't dare, trying to observe what's supposedly close, but they always like look like farther and farther. So you have the same star, now it's like 5 billion light years away, and then you have the same star. Oh, now it's like 10 billion years light years away. So you gotta be a total moron to to believe all this. So the thing is that they are lying to us. We know that already, but now we have some hardware to prove it. So the thing is that when I was convinced that your work was important, so I took it upon myself to to buy you a pair of binoculars much more powerful than the ones that you have.
Yeah.
And the thing is that I realized that at the time I wanted you to come in Israel here to meet and to talk and to maybe shoot together, the stars. And what I thought is that maybe the best thing to do was to bring those binos here, and for me to try to, take some pictures of stars the way you did, so it could confirm that not only you, can do that, somebody else can do it in a different country, and that was the point. So I tried to do that from the beginning, but the thing is that I had lots of technical problems. Yes.
I have a question. I was just thinking about your picture there. What direction were you facing? You were in the southwest, right? Facing southwest. Do you know the direction?
I'll tell you exactly. I am facing not the east. I am facing southeast. I am facing southeast. That pretty sure, because Jordan, well, maybe more east than south, but Jordan is is the place that we see out of my my house, and it's like east of Jerusalem. So what I'm looking here, well, it might be more like east than south.
I was thinking more west, because I noticed the angle of your star, and it was the same as mine when it was in the southwest.
No,
But
no.
it was more or less south, I would say.
Yeah, it's not the west at all. West is on the other side.
Yeah,
We,
but
you
would
know.
you maybe consider it to be south even?
It's possible. I have to check. I can check
Yeah,
it out.
yeah.
I
Okay.
didn't realize. You know, I'm not too
Yeah.
good with with
Yeah,
orientation.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not good. I'm a
Yeah.
very
Well,
bad at.
I was thinking about that. And
If I
we'll
have to
put
investigate on something, I can become an expert in that subject. But you
yeah.
know, but if not, I don't care. I don't know much. I'm not. You know, I'm a dropout. I'm
I'm
not.
gonna bring up. What was I gonna bring up? Lost my train of thought there. Yeah.
So the thing is that people have to know that it's not easy. It's like
No.
it's tough to you know, to go out and with again a simple type of equipment, a good equipment, but still a simple one, to be able to like pinpoint a star, like, you know, far away, and have it, like, you know, stabilize in your on your screen, and have a video of this, you know, with the wind and you know, everything around. So the thing is not easy. I went crazy, you know, trying to do that, and I had so
Oh,
many
sure.
problems, you know. So I bought a small camera, and but it doesn't zoom, nothing. So the camera can give me, you know, at night the location of the star, and I had the phone on the other, you know, eyepiece. But the thing is that the phone, my phone doesn't work. I don't know how to place it. It just goes black all the time when I zoom in.
Yeah.
And now what I had to do is like to take the camera, you know, to find the star. And when I find the star, just stay still like this, and with the other hand, like, you know, with the phone recording. So
Yeah.
it's like, whoa. So it's not well. I'm not used to it. Also, I'm not an expert in that. So, you know, that was like this. But I understand what we need to do in order to make it easy and quick. Next time we'll do it. It's going to take some money, of course. Going to take some you know, a few $100. But I need like a better you know, tripod, and also that mount piece there, you know, that goes
Yeah.
like, you know, very
Screwdriver.
like,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. I know.
I need this and a good phone. So I'm going to be traveling down south in Elat. That's why I told you it's like southeast, because, you know, the direction I was looking at also is the direction you go when you go to Elat, to the south. So I'm facing, you know, but
Yeah.
it was early. It was early in the night. It
Yeah.
was like about 8 o'clock, 8:30,
Yeah.
something like this. So, you know, maybe that makes a difference, because
Yeah. Yeah.
if it was like later at night, I believe it was like going around. So
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'll bring up the picture now, and we'll compare.
oh,
I don't know.
go ahead.
Bring up.
Well, the video is we can take the picture. Of course, the picture shows, you know, that those shapes
Yeah.
that show
Yeah. On
less
your
in,
side. Well, yeah. You want to show the video because that's.
yeah, I'm going to show the video because that's the most important. The thing is that, again, we still have a lot of work to do. It's still not it, but it shows clearly that the, you know, the shape of the star and the frequency that goes back and forth. It confirms, you know, what you showed on your videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, of course, I don't have a perfect picture the way you did, you know, of the star itself.
Yeah.
But you can see that it's a
time. It comes with time. That's for sure.
Yes, of course. Let me share the screen.
We could have called this live stream Liquid Gold.
Yeah.
What we've done is just.
Yeah, people don't realize, but it's very important.
Yeah,
But
and with time, you're just going to get the stars just like me. And you can practice on different stars, the wandering stars, the planets, if you want to try that with those binoculars, you know, or it's just a Venus, you know, you can get Venus the same as me. That would be fantastic, getting two people.
Are we going to get there? That's
sure.
100%. We're going to
Yeah.
get there. It's just a question of time. You know, we are also busy with all kinds of stuff. So wait, I'm going to show you. It's a very short. You're going to see it's a few seconds.
Yeah, there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. That looks nice on there.
Okay, I'll come back. You see?
Look at that. Yeah, keep playing that. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. Oh.
So you see that big, you know, strip, the white strip here. You can see the two tails, and you can see the frequency.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the star Sirius, of course, the same star.
It looks like it's going down an arc, but you keep moving.
But you know, I'm doing it on loop. the thing is that you know, I had very very bad conditions. You know, to
Yeah.
work
I
with. I
know.
had
It's got to
extremely
be
bad
difficult
conditions,
there.
extremely
Yeah.
bad. It was luck. You know, I'm amazed that I was able to get that. But again, you know, you can clearly see that you know it is the same. And the star disappears. It's not just me moving. It's like it looks like the stars goes up, goes down, like you know, shuts down. I don't know why. I don't know if you saw that, but it seemed to me like it's you know because it's still on the screen. This is a video. Okay, wait a second. Yeah, this is a video taken from the video, cropped. But the thing is, again, it's like you see. Okay,
Yeah, it's nice. I
so
love
this is Sirius seen from the Holy Land of Israel, and it's about I believe 6.5 miles away from where you are. That's about what it is, right? So that we are about like you know.
No, we're like, 6,200 miles or 9,500 kilometers or so, give or take 200 or 500 miles.
6,200 miles, yeah. So 6,200 miles away, you know, we see of course, the same star. The stars don't change.
Yeah.
But the thing what's important is to show people that you're not the only one,
Yeah.
and that if people call you crazy or you know, now they're gonna have to call me crazy. It's gonna
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So that's.
Well, we'll just bring up the star because I took a picture of it. Screenshot. So yeah.
So you can see you can see that that dot there above, and
Yeah.
you can detect like a tail. It's not as clear as in your pictures,
No.
but in the video we can see it much better. It's like it's fast, but we can see it much better. So you know it has nothing to do with a big blurred spot of light like the NASA shows us.
And then, of course, that's through that video. You haven't used your phone yet, have you?
Well, no, this is not through the videos. This is through the phone.
Okay, so
This is through the phone at 8 point something.
See, and then when you get the video clear like me, now you can zoom in and take a screenshot of it, and you're just gonna blow it up just like I did.
Yeah. I know exactly. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I think I had it. I had if I had the right equipment, the right understanding of what I was doing. So I would have done it. I would have had the same pictures as you did, because the binos that I use are more powerful than yours. Like it's clearer. It's like it's like they're
sure.
It's I think it's 110 by 40, and you using like 20 by 100, something like this.
20 by 80, yeah, and I've got 25
20 by 80.
I got 25 by 100s, but they're too heavy.
So the thing is that that small difference is making a big difference in the skies. I checked that out also. That there's a few those small numbers. They're like add up when you look at like hundreds of miles. I don't know, thousands of miles. I don't know where the stars are located exactly, but
they're only about 75 miles away. They're not too far.
Yeah, it's probably that's it. That's why I didn't want to say that. But the thing is that that's what's important to see.
Well, if they were hundreds of miles away, we wouldn't be able to record them. That's nonsense.
Makes sense. Somehow it makes sense. Just like the sun, when you see the sun in the clouds and you see the light of the sun, coming out of the clouds like this, you have to be total retard to believe that the sun is like some millions of miles away. I don't know.
Let's kind of bring that down for a second. There's a guy that wanted to see the binoculars. I'll just close that for.
I have them here. I can show them to you here.
I'm going to show them mine too. So these are the 20 by 80s that I use, and Sam's got bigger ones. These ones are higher quality. Yeah. Look at those things. They're huge. I would go bonkers with that.
It's about 15 pounds.
Yeah. Mine are only 7.5.
You understand? So that's those.
You can show me that clip again. You see where the screwdriver goes? Right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see that right there?
Yes, exact. That's I have the exact same thing, and the problem is that damn screw is always like loosen up.
Yeah. Well, that's why you use a screwdriver. You can tighten it up.
Yeah, I need to weld it. I think.
Well, no, then because you'll never get it off then.
Yeah, well, you can always like unweld it. Can always like warm it
Well,
up.
just use a screwdriver. It works fine.
Yeah, all right. I'll try that.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, because it's like it's
Then what if
annoying.
it doesn't move within the other thing? Then you won't be able to. It's just too much work. Just use a screwdriver. It tightens up perfectly fine. It locks in place. Mine's nice and tight. See, I won't move.
I didn't tell you, just for fun. At one point, I was like, I got on the small camera, I got the star, and I was just like looking with the phone, to
Yeah.
to be able to catch record it, and then suddenly, it's in the middle of the night, there's it's dark night. There was like a cat fight, like next to me, like two big cats just like started fighting. I was like, what the hell? It was like they made me lose everything. But that's the fun. But anyways, thank God we were able to to do that, because it's been a long time already that I should have done it, and I've been kind of busy, kind of lazy at it, and it was still about time that we did that. So it was worth it. Now we're gonna work the quality. We're gonna try to.
Yeah.
And I believe, what I believe, Mikey. I think that with these binos and the right phone, the right
Yeah.
or
in the right conditions too. You gotta have the
right. The conditions were perfect here. So it's clear sky. It's cold, but no clouds, no nothing.
But again, like I said before and 100 times, just because it's clear with your own two eyes doesn't mean it's clear to record the stars.
So the thing is that you're saying that there's a lot of humidity. 77% or something you told me last time, but actually it doesn't seem to. To bother me. Maybe it's possible that because of this, we cannot get like a clear shot of the star. It's possible also. I don't know. I don't understand all this yet. I'm still a novice.
And you should find out what elevation you're at too.
Oh, that's very simple. It's 800 meters.
Oh, okay. So you're just about 60, 70 above me then. Okay, so that's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit above Jerusalem.
Yeah.
I can see that I have a view. I can see like 60 miles, 70 miles away. The Jordan. I can see the Jordan Valley, but not in details. But you can see the mountains. That surround it. So again, this doesn't prove much if it is that. The behavior of your stars has been confirmed here, in Israel, because we have the same behavior, we have the same shape, and we have the same. We can have the same conclusions, meaning that the stars, of course, are not what NASA is showing us, and what also space agencies are showing us. And maybe we should bring that up. Now the thing is that I have some connections, a little bit in very various countries, and I can, take up the phone and try to ask people if they will be willing to shoot those stars. I have people in Norway, in India, in Argentina, in France, UK, in Italy, in many places, in Philippines. So we could organize something eventually, to have like more and more of those pictures. Maybe like I told you, maybe give some money like as a prize to whoever takes the best picture of Sirius. Like $1,000 or something. It's possible to organize something like that, in time. Maybe it's still early at that point, but the point is that we have to show that those pictures are going to start popping up all over the world, and this is our point. It's very important. This is no joke. It's extremely important, because it's also going to prove that NASA is lying. It's taking us, for fools with these fake, pictures. And you know that there is no pictures of Sirius,
No.
from NASA. There's nothing. There's like one or two in the whole internet, and no video of stars. Of course, only pictures, no videos.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's easier to fake, picture than the video. But the thing is that why not? Why not film a video? You can see that there is an activity around the star.
Yeah.
So why not film that activity? There is an electrical phenomenon. There is something. I believe it's electrical. I don't know. That's the impression I have. But it's worth to look at it in a film and not just in a picture.
Sure.
So here again, you can see clearly that there's a structure. It's whoever says that's a chromatic aberration is totally totally out of the reality, because it's very easy to check that out. So people are saying that either they don't want you to succeed in what you're doing, or they're trying to discredit you. So for me, it's a red flag. You can think it's a chromatic aberration, there's no problem, but then you have to do your homework. You have to check it out. If you don't check it out and you stay with your beliefs, so you're actually like a glober that doesn't do his research, just sticks with his beliefs. What makes him feel comfortable.
And then we could also talk about the P1000 or the P900, how they will never be able to record this stuff. See, when it's not clear like this or fuzzy, they're just recording this when it's not clear, and creating the watery effect that everybody believes in. It doesn't matter.
I'm not an expert in it, but I made 3 videos on the telescopes conspiracy.
Yeah.
Showing that actually the telescopes are built in such a way that it just amplifies the light. So you can never see the shape of the source of the light, because all you're going to see is like more and more light. So that's how I explain it, on the video, that it's like if you're zooming onto a floodlight or street light, okay, from far away, okay, first you're going to see like a spot of light, no problem. But then when you zoom in, you're going to realize that there is a structure around that light, and you're going to see the projector or the floodlight. You're going to see that what it is. So it's the same thing with the stars. They don't want us to know what it is, so they just send us big spots of lights there, and they just stick to it, because this is very important. This is extremely important, and people maybe don't realize it. They're going to try to attack you personally. In order to discredit you, but again, your pictures cannot be discredited. It doesn't matter,
Absolutely not. Yeah.
It doesn't matter what they say about you. They can say, okay, you're crying on the show, you're acting crazy, or you just whatever. It doesn't matter. The fact is that the stars, remain genuine, and your pictures are amazing, and your work is very important. That nothing can change that.
Yeah.
We're gonna show that first video there. Okay, see what we have here. It's a 16-second video. Again, share screen. I hate these computers, man. I haven't. Okay, share screen. Here we are. Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the stage.
I'm gonna play it. I'm playing it. Okay, you see, I'm gonna come back. Up.
Yeah, so you keep shaking, man. You can see it there, just that split second.
In split seconds, very, very.
Yeah, because you're.
I'm gonna try to pause whenever.
But next time you go out, use those dials, man. You got to use the dials.
Yeah, I know.
And just move slowly, slow.
So you see here, it's like because of the movement, so there is nothing much interesting.
Yeah.
That shape here is because I'm moving. It has nothing to do with the real shape.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you now. That video is not that good. I'm going to show you another one. Wait a second. Sharing. All right. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. right. Well, this is like a light from the side. Oh, it's very tough. Huh? It's very hot to. Okay. Let me see the video. See where the interesting parts are. Yeah. So you see. Wait a second. It's so fast. It's like, you know. You see, this is what it is here, and it's like I'm moving so much that you cannot. But here you can detect the beginning of a shape here.
Yeah.
A little bit. Just you have those that shape there, but it's very low quality. Okay, you see here starts, and now it's distorted because I'm moving. This is actually interesting here. So you see, you need a lot of crappy videos to extract something good out of this.
Yeah.
So then we have like screenshots I can also like share if you want to. Wait a second. Here I am. Okay, can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so here you can detect that shape there.
Yeah, the middle part.
In the middle part, and on the video you can see that it goes way like this, tack. It's like very fast. So nothing to do with the official version of Sirius.
Yeah.
That's the point. Here I get another one I show you. Here we go. Okay, see, it's the same style. Yeah, you're probably right. The humidity might be able to blur that,
Oh, sure. Yeah.
It's possible, yeah. So again, you have that, that dot there.
Yeah.
You have that thing, and you have that, that shape there. You can detect it clearly. So again, that's a first step,
Yeah, that is.
a first round.
And then again, you could go out tonight and it might be clear, or you might not see those stars like this too. It's different. You go out in an hour and it'll be different.
I'm gonna travel. I told you that down south, like to Elat soon, and I'm gonna go. There's a store there where I bought my P1000.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how to use. Which I don't know why I bought that. It was the last one, I think the last one in the area or in Israel. So I bought it because it's like discontinued now. It doesn't, they don't make it anymore. So it's very good, very good. I love it, but to take pictures, on Earth about the stars. I never tried to take pictures of the stars with it, but I believe it works like a little bit like the telescopes. I think it just amplifies the lights at night. So I don't know if it's gonna, if it's gonna be good. But anyways, we can try. I can try. So if there is a store there that has every kind of very professional equipment, to look at the stars, to make pictures, videos, and maybe the solution will be to buy like an astronomical, a camera that that they use and they put on the telescopes. Maybe I don't know, but I have to have something that I can control on the screen. I don't have to put my eye into that binaural. I have to fix that just like that small camera, and then see whatever the binos see on the screen. That's how I have to do it. So again, it's like another like few $100. Okay, we're gonna just like probably I might have to ask the some Globers, maybe they'll be able to put some money into it. What do you think? I think just to make sure that they can make fun of us. So I see 27 people already in the chat. Not bad for a small channel. Not bad. Do you remember when I had that meeting with Jaron there, with
Yeah.
Jaron and the other guy there? How do you call it, McKeegan? You know how many live viewers there were? 750.
Yeah.
Imagine,
Yeah.
like, what the hell? So that was interesting. I don't make any lives. I think I'm going to start making lives also on my channel, like, just like you do. I'm going to try to do that maybe, but I
Yeah.
don't know how many viewers I'm going to have.
Yeah. It just feeds the fire. That's all. I don't know.
So, what are people saying in the chat? Like, what's going on in the chat? Telescopes suck, that's for sure. No, actually, they don't suck. For taking pictures into the daytime. On Earth, they're excellent for that. You can take great pictures on the sea. Yeah, because you are in the same light. You understand? So it does not amplify really the light the way it does when you look at a star in the dark, like far away. So because there, when you look at a star, you have nothing else to see but light. You understand? And you don't know how the stars look like. So let's say even if I don't focus correctly with my telescope, to look at a house that is far away and it comes out blurred. Well, I know it's a house because I know what a house looks like.
Yeah.
But the stars, we don't know what it looks like. So people just believe, okay, it's just like a round, spot of light. This is where it is. And the thing is that it is not. And it makes sense that it is not. There's someone that says that, if I can adjust the brightness, look, there are so many things that I could do and I should do, but the thing is that I'm not too good at it. I'm not an expert into that. But I'm getting like acquainted. I'm getting like interested into like improving myself into this because it is nice. You go out at night, you shoot the stars. Eventually you can bring a beer or two over there, and it's cool. It's nice. It's a good feeling. At night everything is quiet, it's chill. So it's cute. And of course, if you succeed into bringing like good pictures, so that's the price. It's like going fishing. I don't know if you guys know about fishing.
Yeah.
I used to go fishing also, and that's great. You fish at night. I was fishing on the seashore. So, and it's great. It's a good feeling. So again, of course, I have to understand how I can take good pictures quickly. But because Mikey did it the hard way, that guy went out hundreds of times in the cold, and he tried everything, and he had to shoot like so many pictures to get something good, but he succeeded into taking the best pictures so far we have of the stars. So so the thing is that he learned that the hard way, and will try to learn it the easy way by using already his knowledge of what he's done and adding up my logic and my money to it. So see if something comes out of it. Normally it's gonna come out good. If I could do that after like twice coming outside like for like a half an hour each time, I think if I put a little more effort into it, I should get some better results. So that's it. I think it'd be great if you guys could help us to prove that NASA is lying definitely, and that over the world people are starting to to bring these pictures. So again, that's very important. It is very, very important. Those pictures are important because they prove many things, and they are opening a window on the skies that we didn't know we had, because so far with the information we have through Mikey's pictures, we can actually deduct the very strong possibility that there is like some kind of an electrical activity around the stars. There is something electrical going on there. There's some kind of an energy, which makes sense. When there is a storm, you have also electrical activity in the in the clouds. So what the hell? But all this looks like structures that have been like engineered, cannot be created randomly.
Oh, sure.
So
Yeah.
there is an intelligence behind that. There is electricity. There's a device. So this is where it goes. The sky is made out of like some kind of a device, some kind of a machinery, mechanisms,
Yeah.
and not natural ones, not mechanisms the way we think is like pumping up like alone, like So it has been done by a superior intelligence, and this is where it goes. That's very important. No, but the colors you can see, yeah, that's chromatic aberration. I have no problem with this. Just if that makes you happy. But again, it's not even sure that it's a chromatic aberration because
No.
again, it's possible. So different levels of temperature, that do that. So again, if it was an aberration, I believe that the colors should change, but they don't change. They stay the same, like green on top, purple,
Well, they're different on certain stars, but yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is that I don't know. It doesn't look. It cannot be categorized in any kind of aberrations. Even with the lights. I don't think so. But anyways.
All right, let's get this. I want to get your star back up here again. Let's present your star more.
Well, that's the first shot, but it already confirms a few points, a few things, important things, and we're gonna do more. We're gonna do more when we're gonna have enough.
Yeah, there'll just be more and more coming over time, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing is you got to go outside. That's the only thing you got to do is go out and do it, and time will tell.
Well, I'd like to find a way to do it, inside in my room, out of my bed. But I don't know what's watching a movie and having a beer and a hamburger. But I have to find out how I can do that.
Yeah.
Probably by paying some money to someone that goes outside to do the job for me. But again, I'm happy. I'm happy that something is coming out of this affair there, and it's going to be hard for people to link these stars to one individual and to try to undermine you. They're going to have more work to do to try to undermine me.
Yeah.
And okay, we can see what what the Globers are going to say about that one. They're probably here also, like. Well, they got a job to do. They have to be here. They cannot just they cannot do whatever they want. I think they have to do what they have to do. So,
but what I like, here's a question here. People keep asking me if the stars are only 70 miles or less, how large are they, and what keeps them glowing? You know what? I don't have a clue what keeps them glowing. I'm not the creator, so. You're going to have to explain to me what your sun, what powers your sun? How about that question? Or what powers your moon? How about that? You answer that first to me. Honestly, hold on. Honestly, not you, but I mean the people asking me what powers the stars. I'm like, well, how about you tell me what powers the moon? And don't just repeat something from Google. You've got to do 2 years of research, record the moon, figure out how it works, and then get back to me. So that'll work. Good. Thank you.
No, but people are entitled to ask questions and everything. But the thing is that again, it's very easy to find answers when you do your homework. What did we do? We didn't go to school for that. We don't have any PhD in astronomy or whatever. We just simple people with a little bit of common sense and some will to understand things and to go out there and get the information. But again, everything is available today. On internet, there's a lot of people saying like serious things and interesting things about everything. So you can check it out. You can check it out for yourself. And again,
That says check it out.
well, when you asking like how what powers these stars, well, look at your own body. The same thing. What powers your heart? Your heart generates like 2 watts, I
Yeah.
think, or 3 watts. I don't know how much. What does the makes the heart beat? Do you know? Doctors won't tell you. They don't know. Nobody knows. But the heart is beating. So what makes it beat? So it's the same thing. When you want to understand what surrounds us, you can also understand, what inside us, what we are made of, because all our environment, nature, is just a reflection of what we are. Like everything, the trees, the plants, the animals, the skies, the seas. We were built out of all this. According to the Bible, we come from the dust of the earth, the soil of the earth. So we are made out of all these things. There's a sea in us, there is a sky in us, there's a moon and a sun. There are stars inside us. That we made out of all these things. It's just like we have to understand them. It's very important to understand them to because it's just a race to discover more about who we are. What we are. So that's important for me. It is, anyways. But it takes some work. It takes some money, because when you make those videos, when you make this podcast, you don't make any money. Just like so thousands of videos and thousands of hours, and it's like it's money. Also, it's money. It's health. So it costs a lot to understand things and to explain things. But I believe it's worth it. That's why I do it. If not, I won't be doing it.
So yeah, I think they can answer too is this chromatic aberration BS. How does chromatic aberration create this coil effect here, this frequency, and this sharp edges on the star?
It's impossible. It's impossible. So the thing is, again, now you have to consider that anybody telling you that your equipment is no good, or this is like a fake picture. Well, there again, people have the right to think what they want, but to have, but they cannot stay as flat earthers, as true seekers. They shouldn't stay in that position of like just believing things, because if not, they'll be like Glovers. If they're like they're just like believing things. You can believe that it's a chromatic aberration. Just check it out now. Don't stay, with your beliefs. So what is that? And if you stay with your beliefs, that means you're not a truth seeker. You're just a Glover, disguised into a truth seeker. So that's the reality. A truth seeker is going to check things out. It's going to double check, triple check. He's not going to believe what makes him feel comfortable, makes him feel good. We're not Glovers. Understand? We like, if I can say, like scientists, like true scientists, people that not only are searching for the truth, are investing to understand what's going on, but also that are investing to explain what's going on, to explain what we found out. So this is a true scientist. Unlike all these people that make fun, that tell you, "Oh, I have a PhD." Who are you? I'm better than you. Those people are not like scientists. They're not even humans. Because the goal of learning is to teach. What are you gonna do with your knowledge? You're gonna stay home with it. You're gonna just like die with it.